This is the current Riverbend Springs Fire Department, and we're going to be upgrading to a new mega fire department, complete with 4 park bays for our new trucks. We buy some new ladder trucks, some fire engines, and we also have some awesome hangout spaces in this new station. So it's going to be a ton of fun, guys. Let's jump into it and get building. All right, guys, welcome back. So we've got the Raptor R almost ready to roll out, but this is the old station. Say goodbye. It doesn't have much space, and that's why we need an upgrade really bad, and we haven't done it for a past year. So it's been some time, but let's jump in the pickup. Oh yeah, fire this beast up, and we'll get heading into town. Also, another issue is the location of this fire department is located like 5 miles outside of downtown Riverbend Springs. So obviously we're going to go ahead and make the proximity to the city much closer, and I think we've got a good piece of land. So we're going to head on over there. We're going to place this thing down. We'll tour it, and then we're picking up 4 new engines today for this station. So it's going to be a big upgrade. We kind of had an old Ford F550. It's from the 1990s, so they definitely need an upgrade. And especially with all the building that's going on, there's more risk for fires. So anyhow, it's okay. We're solving all those issues today. I'll see you guys at our new piece of land. And we're here. It was that fast. Right up on the left side, this is the closest piece of property to the city. There's nothing that gets any closer than this. So we're going to build right here. It's located on the train tracks and on the main road. So it works out perfectly. Let's jump into construction mode and get to work. All right, here it is. This station is giant, guys. As you can see, it takes up almost the entire piece of land. So we're going to place this thing down right here. Looks good. So actually, we're just going to connect it up to the road, and there's not much decorating to do. It's all done. So that's good, but we won't have to waste any time with that. We'll be able to check it all out and then also be able to customize. So we're not doing a ton of building today. I'm going to fix up this part though. I don't want this to be like this field that was here. So we're going to go ahead and put the grass back down, and then we can build out our driveways. All right. So for driveway 1, what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. So honestly, it doesn't matter. I think the trucks are going to be facing this direction, so they can go either that way or that way. So let's build out a little driveway for each side, and this is going to connect right to the main road. We'll make sure it's a good approach. There we go. And then they can jump right on the main road right there. And then this one's going to have a kind of a straight access point, so that way it's a little better, because then you don't have to turn around this pole or anything. I think we'll put the ladder trucks on this side. It'll make it a little easier. So that looks pretty good. We're going to make it a little bit wider though. These trucks are giant, and then we're going to fix up the slope here. There we go. Set slope, and then it'll be a little bit better of an approach when these trucks are driving on the main road. All right, it almost is done. And finally, we're going to add in the rock texture, the signature completion for this driveway. And then also right here, looks good. And finally, we need some trees. We are going to have a little bit of privacy because we don't want complete wide open road access, you know, so it's got to be a little bit set behind. It doesn't matter if people can't see the station. So we're going to add these trees just kind of in the front, add 3 of them, and that really hides it. So that's good. We won't have any visitors or anybody trying to look at the engines as much as they want to. But all right, that looks good. Last but not least, we need a fence. And I think there's nothing better than an old brick fence. Let's see, we got to buy the land first. Probably should do that before building on it, but all right, we bought it now. Anyhow, here is a couple of brick fences. Let's see which one's the best. Oh, this is definitely going to be the one. I don't think there's anything better than that. That is your fire station fence if I haven't seen one. Okay, make sure that it's lined up with the rest of them, and we're going to go all the way to the driveway just like that. There you go. All right, boys, we've got ourselves a station. Let's go check it out. We've already got the chief truck, the Raptor R. You guys know I'm going to be the fire chief here in Riverbend Springs. We are the police chief, the fire chief. We're pretty much everything. Anyhow, let's find where we're going to park. There is an entrance door right here, so we're probably going to back in. Spot right there. Oh my gosh, there's so many parking spots. Obviously, everyone that works here or that's a firefighter is going to have, you know, bring their car to work, so they'll park in any of these spots here. But here's the first door. Let's enter in. This is kind of the back side of the parking lot, and then there's a door that leads to the offices. This is cool. Okay, we need some lights. I'm going to go to the front. So here we are. We made it to the front. We've got our front offices. Plenty of cameras too. That's good. We'll definitely be secure, so I don't have to worry about theft. There's the train rolling by. That looks pretty cool. Here is the main command and dispatch center. Lights. There they are. We've got an awesome flag right there. That's the firefighting flag with the red stripe. And then we've got a couple of dispatching computer screens. I would say a couple. These things are pretty high tech here. They're a little outdated. I think we should upgrade them. Maybe to more flat screen ones. These are like the old style. Anyhow, maybe they don't need to change them. We got a little fire truck right there. It looks nice. Got a little coffee cup top with boss on it. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting there, and definitely not in there. I'll probably be right here. This will be my desk. We got a new upgraded Mac computers here. These things are cool, the desktop ones. Oh, you can open the stall. Okay. And then, yeah, it's pretty nice. That's the front office. So let's move into the next room. We've got the hangout place. Oh, this is going to be cool to check out. So we got a nice flag up there. Got a little bell in the corner because, you know, when we're on call, that ever rings, we're running to the garage. So nice picture. Looks great. Siren there, and then some nice seating area. What do we got here? Pool table. Oh, yeah, you know you need a pool table. And then check this out. We've got some racing sims. What is this game? Looks like some sort of dirt racing. That's pretty cool. All right, 2 racing sims. So whenever you're just waiting for a call, you just sit on that thing and game out all day. All right, we're going upstairs now before we go into all the other office stuff. All right, so fire up the lights. This is going to lead to the bunk rooms, I'm guessing. Oh, bathrooms. Okay, nice size bathroom. And then here are the bunk rooms. All right, this is going to be good. So 8 bunks. So we'll probably have, you know, a crew of 8 on call, which is great. Oh, check this out. We got to take this down. Fireball. There we go. That wasn't too high either, but that's perfect distance. All right. And then we're going to move into the lower doors. You know, there was all these doors right here. Let's move into this one. What do we got? Oh, kitchen. All right. We're going to need a kitchen. I think we'll have a chef too. Hey, they made us a fresh pizza, man. Don't mind if I do. That looks good. Is it DiGiorno? We got a cereal, refrigerator, and everything we would need. All right. Moving down the hallway. And we've hit everything. Okay. So this is the final part, the garage. We've got all the equipment. We got the saws. We got the extinguishers, everything we really need. And let's fire up the lights. Where's this door go? Oh, that just connects to the hangout room. So you guys know that's the hallway. Here's the hangout room. So pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and open up the doors, let some fresh air in this place. And we'll be bringing over the new engines as soon as we build them out. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Wait, was there a green light? Check this out. There's a little green light. Whoa, that's sweet. So it goes red. And then that way, because they're moving fast, whoever's controlling the garage door, I assume maybe the people in the office that are working there, they can see the garage, and then the firefighter in the truck can see as soon as the door is clear, they won't take it out. Green light, and then they can drive out. Very nice. I like that. And then when they go back in, I think maybe this will be the entrance driveway. They'll pull around this whole side of the building to pull the engines back in. They got plenty of swing room through here, and then obviously these doors will be the way they drive in. So let's open up these because we're going to bring the engines on over. So let's go build them out real quick, and we've got a couple of different ones. The first one we've got is the Mayberry Engine 2 Fire Rescue. Got everything in the back you'd ever need, so we're going to buy 2 of these. 56K, not bad. I think it's a little more than that. This is a low price for firefighters, so yeah, it's pretty nice. Got sirens and everything on it, lights. We'll check it out when we get this thing, but we just bought 2, so we'll pick them up at the store. And then the other 2 we're gonna buy is the Mayberry Ladder Fire Rescue Edition. Look at this thing. So we have to change the logos on them. They come with Mayberry Standard. That's kind of like the main facility they build them out of, so we'll switch them to Riverbend Springs. We got to get our graphics guy over here. We're gonna buy 2 ladder trucks because yeah, you always need 2. There's a lot of cats that get stuck in Riverbend Springs in some trees. So now that we got that, we can go pick them up, boys. Let's go head to the shop. Here is the first one. This thing runs good. Lights are good. It's got the siren and horn. So let's bring this thing on back. I might as well turn on the sirens while we're at it. They kind of cycle through a couple of different... Oh, yep, there we go. There's the second one. Flying through Riverbend. Get out of the way. Oh my gosh, that's the high-speed tornado one. Dude, it is so loud. Oh my gosh. I think people are going to be scared when we're coming down the road. They're definitely going to get out of the way. We've got the back driveway, so we're going to go down this. Oh my gosh, these things are actually pretty good size. I think they're 40 feet long. So like we said, drive through the back, and then you can swing around here. Plenty of space. We're going to put these trucks on the left side and then the ladder trucks on the right side. So then you pull through, and we can honestly even get more. We can get 8 trucks in here. We can get ambulances too, but we're going to start with these trucks to start. So, all right, there's our first engine back. Let's go grab the ladder truck. We'll be able to test that out, and then we can see what everything looks like back at the new department. All right, don't ask me how that happened, but we'll find a way to fix it. We've got ladder trucks for a reason, but we're going to test this out real quick. We've got the fold-outs, which are pretty sweet on these, so they drop down, anchors into the ground, and you definitely need these for ladder trucks because these things can extend up to 100 feet, so we're actually going to test that out, and all we're going to do is go all the way up, and then they can extend. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, watch this thing. It's going to go all the way, maybe 100 feet. Jeez. And we can still go higher. I can't even see it. Okay, that might be more than 100 feet, but look at that. We can measure it. So let's say we gotta get on the building. We probably don't have to extend it that much, but that's 50, probably 150 feet, I would say. That's a good distance of ladder. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty safe too. So high speed, you can get them folded in pretty quick, bring the anchors up, and just like that, we're on the move, boys. Let's go bring the ladder trucks back. We gotta find a way to get the other ones down. I think I know a way. We'll probably just take a hard right turn at 40 miles an hour, and it should get thrown off the side, but that's all I got. Those things are heavy, so getting getting a fire truck off is going to be difficult. But all right, let's see what this thing does at the driveway. A little different swing room because it's actually a lot longer than the other engine. This thing's probably about another 15 feet. So all right, so we might need to extend the driveway out to the side here, as you can see when we were swinging in. Obviously it's wide enough, no issues there. And then swinging around here, not bad. So you see how it lined up. It honestly be better if the ladder trucks are on the left side, because now we got to back up and readjust just like that. But if the ladder trucks are on the left, we wouldn't have to back up. We could pull through completely without backing up. So all right guys, let's get the rest of these things on back, and then we can see what it looks like all set up. And we've made it all back. Look at these ladder trucks. These things tower the other engines, but they all look good, all lined up here. We can actually leave the doors open during the day. So here is your complete Riverbend Springs Fire Department. It turned out spectacular. I don't think there's anything else left to add to this place. I'm trying to think, what else could we do to make it that much better? Actually, I do have one idea. They call this the honorable jump test. Here we go, boys. In order to officiate the new station, here we go. Send it. Oh no, God. We might need more power, but we can park up the Chief's car right here. There we go. And I think that's where we call it a day. We'll end it out in the game room. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. Like I said, if you want to see us come back and do some firefighting episodes, go down below, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.